Welcome back everyone, Grojan here, and today we're going to be playing a new game called Land of the Vikings. It just came out on Steam and I think it looks pretty decent so far today. So we're going to start a new game and we're just going to go on the small map. Just as our first thing, I'm just going to leave the village name as Sherwood, that'll do for now. Going to edit the banner though. I think we're going to do a blue and a yellow, I think, maybe. Blue and white will do. And what do we want on this? We can change this to maybe the snake and we will put the size a bit smaller on the flag. And that will do. For me, we're going to stay on the small land. There's the small land, which the map size is small, resources high, distance very near. And then you've got the valley, distance far, resources normal, map size big. Green Bay, map size big, normal resources, and the resources are near. And the White Rivers, map size big, resources are low, and the distance of the resources is far. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to stay on the small one so that everything's a bit quicker, and maybe in the future we will go onto a bigger map. So we'll see how we get on in the first one. So I've had a quick little look at this and I do like the look of it so far. So we've got the tutorial and I'm going to skip most of this. This is just going to tell us that this icon here is to chop up the wood, chop the trees. This one for chopping rocks. That's your building menu, that's your deconstruct menu, and this is your roads. And then down the bottom left, you've got your tree of life where you research new stuff. Your population, I'll go through that in a minute anyway. And then at the very top, we have our day and time and seasons. And down the bottom right, you've got your speed. So down the bottom left here, you've got your management, which gives you your buildings, ships, jobs, and resources. Your villages, population, families, messages, which we don't have any of. Objectives is what we see there. Order a tree cut and order some rock digging. So we just select the little axe at the bottom and then we just drag our mouse over and our workers will go and start chopping some trees down. So I'm just going to do all these because I know for a fact I need a lot of wood. And then we're going to do the same with the rocks. We're going to just collect a big chunk of them wherever we see them, because again we're going to go through so many early on. And I think that will be fine for now. So we need to assign a worker to the carpenter, and the carpenter wants power. So if we click the little power icon there, it gives us a little indicator. So Malthy Canutos, I can't say these names, is our best carpenter, but we're going to choose two of them anyway. So we'll get Erica as well, and we can open the carpentry place. So that's our first objective done. So now we need 3 wood, 20 stone and 32 timber. So we're just going to fast forward this while people start chopping stuff down. At the very top up here, it tells us we've got no wood, no timber, no stone, no dressed stone. We've got 120 silver and we've got no food at all. So while we're waiting for them to do this, I am just going to go and start getting some roads around the people's houses. So if we maybe start about there, only lets us do little sections at a time, but this looks nice. And we will stop around there and maybe come around this way. Let's see. I'm going to wait until that rock's gone and then we're going to do the road through there. Okay, so that will do for there now. So already we've got 10 wood, 24 timber and 35 stone. So we are quite close. We needed what, 32 timber? So we're nearly done. The carpenter is doing that. I'm going to change this down to 40 as well. And the reason for that is once we start building some buildings, if they're cutting up all the wood, we won't have any to build with. So I think we need to keep some set aside. So that's done. We need to build a marketplace now. So the marketplace is under storage, and I'm just going to put this over there. You've got little arrows which has the front and the back on it. So we'll put this right there by the road. Can we get close enough? There we go. And then once that's done, we need to assign a builder. So workers, builder, and the builder again, I'm assuming is going to need some strength. So we'll just pick that. So I don't know, we got there. We got Eljot. I don't know how to say a name. So we got Eljot. 2 Eljots? Oh, they must be family. Sigbjorn. No, we won't take them. Gearmund. I'm going to get 4 builders. I don't know whether there's an optimal amount. And Bjarni. And that will do. Then once this is built, we need to assign a marketer. And that will open the market. And people use the market to buy and sell stuff, as you'd imagine. So yeah, look, the forest is all getting cut down. It's going quite fast actually. So we'll cut a few more trees, and then I'm going to get a few more of these rocks, since they're close by. And that looks quite good for now. Something I do want to do quite early on as well. I'm going to wait until this market is built. Something I do want to do quite early on is build a couple more houses, because I know quite early on you get more people wanting to join your village. And the market is now built, and we can assign 4 workers to it, and these want to have speed. So if we click the little speed icon, we've got 1.5 speed on Aslug. And then Sigbjorn again. Have we already had a Sigbjorn? A Bolverk. And who else? Isgard. Okay. So marketeers collect all the food in the marketplace, and the villagers buy these foods from the marketplace. Okay. So now we need a gatherer hut. So if we go into our little thing there, we have got, it's going to be under food, I'm imagining, gathering hut. Now you've got a productivity on your map. These are down like 25%, 100% over there, but I'm going to go and do it just over this side here. See if we can do it right. I'm going to do it over there, and then we're going to build the road going over to it. And let's see, what else? Build a gatherer hut. Assign a gatherer and gather your first fruit. So while that's getting built, I'm going to go and build a couple more poor houses. Hold the little Z button to rotate it slightly, and we'll stick one there. I might put a couple. We'll change them up a little bit so they look nice as well, or look different. That looks like a bigger house, so we could probably house a bigger family in that one. Let's move that one around there, and we're going to do the big poor house. The big poor house, and we'll stick that one there as well. I like how you don't have to have them all like aligned as well, the way it curves around and stuff. It makes it look a bit more how you'd imagine it. So I think everything looks like it's going okay. Our gatherer hut is done, and we can assign workers. They need speed and luck as the advantageous talents. So we'll give let's see, speed. Has anyone got speed and luck? Okay, so Uglubather Mathelson, we'll take you, and we'll take someone else that's got decent speed as well. Right, this one, Hilda, someone gathers fruit and herbs in all seasons except winter. They don't work in winter. Okay, so that's our next little job going. Once we've gathered the first fruit, it'll give us our next objective, which I can't actually remember what it is, but I'm thinking this road can come around this way like this, and we can start building around this way, and we'll stop that there for now. So is anyone actually out gathering fruit? There you go, I think that's them. They're getting some nice little fruit bush there. Objective started. Treatments. Build a warehouse and assign warehouse workers. Okay, so for our warehouse, where is this? There we go. That is actually a nice little size, and that'll fit, hopefully. That'll fit in our, let's just turn this around so I can see if the road goes. There we go, that fits. Perfect. So once that warehouse is built, we assign the workers. We need a herbalist hub and a doctor. So herbalist hub, where do we want to put them? Let's stick them over here. That looks good enough to me. And I'm thinking, if we can curve this road around a little bit, we might be able to fit a couple more houses down that gap. Around there like this. I'm hoping that that is enough room. So we're going to stick a couple more poor houses on the end here. We'll try and get them a bit closer. There we go. And that will do for now. Now we need someone to work in our warehouse. We want someone with speed. So let's take Aslov. Guest. And another guest. That's going to get confusing, isn't it? Right, so everything seems to be coming along pretty good so far, I'd imagine. It looks like we might need to start cutting some more trees down. These trees, as long as you haven't got any buildings there, they do grow back quite quick, which is really helpful. So we're just going to chop all of these ones down up here as well. So what are we waiting on now? We're still waiting for someone to build this, but they do not build anything in the night. They all go to bed, which I don't blame them, to be honest. But our village is looking so nice. Look at this. Can you actually see into the houses? No, you go over it. You go over it. It's okay. Right, are we waiting on anything now? The herbalist hub, we're still waiting for someone to build it. We've got 4 workers still. We've got the wood. We're just waiting for the stone. Once the stone... Have we got any stone? We've got 125 stone, so it shouldn't take them long to bring that to the place we need it. The houses are under construction. One is done. The other one is nearly ready. We haven't got anyone who's homeless, which is fantastic. So we just need another 10 stone delivering. The herbalist is still collecting loads of food. He's got some fruit, but he hasn't got any herbs yet. And we're back to night time again. So yeah, I really like the look of this game so far. I think the graphics are really nice on it, and I think it keeps you going a little bit at the beginning. Our little village is looking quite good so far. It's only one street, but we're gonna work around this way. We're gonna build some farms around this side, I think, and then I don't know what we're gonna do up this side. Maybe keep this side as the houses, and then we'll do our shipping area and the fishing spots down the bottom. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for people to wake up again in the morning. So we just need 28 more log planks, 24 more planks, and then that will be done. So the base is built, as you can see. It's all done. Looks nice, doesn't it? Gets quite noisy when you zoom in. What do we think? Do we need to build anything else while we're waiting? We've got the herbalist hub. We've got everything we can do in life. Wood storage, marketplace, warehouse. We've got them apart from... Well, we haven't got the storage things. A well, gathering hut. Let's see. Carpenter and a woodshed. What was the button to see what buildings we've got? That one. Yeah, we've got a carpenter. Oh, wrong button. Oh, show buildings, alt. So we got a carpenter there. Let's see, this is nearly done now. Nearly done. And we are done. So we want a worker who's got a bit of brain power, some intelligence. So who have we got there? Villads. I'm not even going to attempt the surnames. It just doesn't work. So we've assigned a doctor. That's all them done. We need to add at least 10 decorations. So if we go into our little thing here, what I'm going to add is some fire pits. I'm going to give a little bit of light to the houses. These look so nice in the night time. Put one on the corner there, one on this side, and maybe put one there. I'm going to put a couple of pillar torches as well, just so they add a bit of light and look nice. We'll stick one at the end of this path. And also, if you look at the other things here, we've got these barrels. Oops. Increases the storage space of some buildings. So if we click on this, it shows you which buildings can have more storage space. So let me just turn this around a little bit, and we're going to just stick that there. And then also, right, we can add stuff like a shield, and the shield increases the defense of the village. So I'm going to stick that just on the road about there, maybe there. And also what I want to add is goat trophy. This makes the village look richer, provides happiness near houses, but that's not what I want. I want to get one of these bone relics. It gives it easier for villagers to find directions and increases their walking speed, and it makes the village look richer. If you install it next to houses, it provides happiness. So I'm going to do this, and we're going to stick that. Maybe, do you know what? I don't know whether this will work, right? Because I haven't tried this before. But what if I put it over the road like that? That looks quite good, doesn't it? So we've got our 10 decorations now, and our village is coming along. This is just telling us that the trees will come back once we cut them down. Okay, so we need to explore the transition to settle life in the Tree of Life. So that's this little thing here. And in the Tree of Life, you've got a few options. This one makes your villagers 1% happier. This one makes them work 1% faster. But this one here is what we need. Transition to settle life. Now's the time to settle down. The soil must be planted and the production must begin. So if we explore that, it costs us 3 and we have 11. So we'll use that. And that'll do for a minute. So now we need to build a field. So if we go into food and field, we've got to draw our own field. We can make it whatever size we want, more or less. Oh, newcomers will arrive in your village. Newcomers were seen coming towards the village where they came from. They were attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. Since they could not bring any of their belongings with them, they had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day-long journey, they reach your village. They need a place to stay and food. They want to join your village. So if we select can join, we earn fame, but it could cause some new events. We lose fame if we tell them they can't join. So we've got to make sure we can feed and house these people. So let's get back onto this and we will get our field up and running. So if we do this, we'll do, I think this size field looks about right for me. I'm thinking, what if we cut down these trees here? And then I'll put another field on the other side of that road. Okay, so then we need a well. And I think a well was in food again. And let's see where we can fit this in. I'm going to stick that right about... Should we put it in front of the house there? I think that'll do fine, won't it? That looks like it produces... It's right in the middle as well if people need water. So we need to order wheat production. If we click on this and select, we select wheat and then plant it. And then we need to assign a couple of workers. So the workers want... what's that one? Power. So we're going to assign probably 2 workers. We'll take Frigya and Isgard. No, not Isgard. Iri. And they should do for the farm. And that should get going now. We need to make a wheat granary. So I'm guessing that's going to be in food again. No, it's not. Production. Not in production. Oh, there we go. Wheat granary. So I'm going to stick this maybe on this corner there. We can just have that right by the road. Does this need... No, doesn't need a path going to it. So we stick that right about there. We get that built. We need a windmill, which is somewhere like that again. Let's see. Sometimes when I click on the wrong one, it goes off. Not in that one. Production. Production seems right. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want this? I might do this right behind the field there. Just like that. Right next to the field. It sounds like a good plan. And then maybe I'll do another field on this side. Maybe a little one at the back as well. We'll see how that goes. We've got homeless people. So we need to make a couple more houses. So if we go to poor house. Spin that round. And we'll stick that one just about there. We'll do one of them ones. Put that there. And I'll fit one more little one at the end. And I think that is a good start. So we need the windmill. We've got to produce our first bread. So we're just waiting for this stuff to do. We've got loads of materials. So we are just waiting for people to start collecting stuff now. So let's chop some more of these trees down. Still okay for stone right now. What's the bottom part here? We need to reach 40 villages. Reach 40 villages by building houses or accepting outsiders. Each house has one family. Continually build houses to grow the population. Okay, so we could end up running out of space pretty quick with these. So let's get up another one of them. And we'll do that right about there. And we need this road to come around so we can build. Let's do a little bit there. And we'll curve around that side like that. And I'm going to bring this all the way over. And we're going to line it up with this road at the end. Didn't like the way that cut that corner there. There we go. So we've got a nice little community area now where we've got our production stuff on one side. We still got lots of homeless people. There's actually a lot of homeless people. So I think we do need to build a few more houses. So let's see. We've got a bit of a gap there on the left of this house. But we can put some decorations there. Maybe a torch. Let's put a lamp on the corner there. And we'll brighten up this side. Settlement problem for the village. The newcomer caused a settlement problem in the village. Foreigners set up tents wherever they find an area. Some villagers say these areas are theirs, even though they appear empty. There is chaos in the village. Everyone is complaining about this. Promise a new home. Right. Drive strangers away from the land. The newcomers are forced to move out. Villagers will become happy. Newcomers will be very unhappy. Newcomers can get sick if they continue to sleep outside. Okay, banish them out the village. Villagers will be happy, but a huge amount of fame is lost. Promise a new home. They'll expect you to keep your word. So, but we are making houses, so this shouldn't be an issue, I'm hoping. Alright, so we can't actually make any houses on this side there, so let's do... Okay, we might have to expand down another direction here. So, what if we go down this way, and we build this? Will that fit through there? That should give us a nice area, shouldn't it? And we can just have a little dead end at the end there, and we can then veer off to another direction. Like that. I think that's fine. And we'll make a few more houses. Let's do... I'd like to raise up from the poor houses to better ones. Colliding with a tree. Okay, so we got one there. One there. Then we'll do another small one and just put it on this side. And that should be fine, I think. What's our population looking like? Village population, we've got 39. We need one more, and that will be the increase population thing done. We've already completed the build 2 new houses, and we're just waiting on the windmill and assign a miller. But we're doing okay for storage and stuff, so for materials and stuff. So that won't take us too long. Objective ended. Increase village population. Objective started. Time to go fishing. So to do this thing, right, we need to go into our tree of life. And then we've got our... We can dig too deep. We must dig up the resources that nature has given us from underground. So then we can do mining. And then after mining, we have vegvisser. It's time to set sail, but first the shipyard must be built. So we will learn that. And then we'll come into our production and we will click on the sea and build our shipyard. And I'm just going to build that there. And while we're there, I'm going to build a fishing hut right next to it. And we will put a road coming down to there. And then maybe bring that across this way a little bit. And see how that goes. It's going to take a while to build that. That needs quite a few bits. But everyone is looking like they're doing stuff. What are we short of here? This is getting done. We just need 5 more stone. We have got more mining coming along, so that's not an issue. The houses are being built. Everything looks like it's working as intended. So we're making plenty of money. What have we got? We got 75 silver. That's quite a lot. And that's saying it's under construction. It's getting there. People are building it. You can see it going up. And look at that, we've got our windmill. We need to assign a worker to it now. We want people with power. So we'll take Azulf. And we will take Aslog. And they're going to produce... Oh, that's ready to be harvested now as well. So you click on it, and you got your little harvest button there. Harvest that, and then we are going to wait for them to harvest, and then we're going to plant another one. But while that's going, I'm going to do one more food, and we're going to do a field on this side of the... Let's see. I wonder if I can do... Right, let's see if I can do this like this. If we can build... No, it won't let me. It won't let me. Okay, well, we'll do this like that. And we're going to click on this. Have we got workers for that one? These are the same people. We'll do barley, and we'll plant that in there. So what's this? This is where we place our mine. So now we can do that. I'm just going to do it anyway. So we can do our mine. We'll place that over there. And we'll start digging into that rock. He's hungry. Our village is growing quite big. Quite fast. For our objectives there. Bread production. We're just waiting to produce the bread. And we're just waiting for the grain. He's harvesting that. So it shouldn't take long. And the shipyard is coming together. That has got some of the wood. That hasn't got any pieces yet, but I think we're working on the houses first. But I think that is quite a productive first day. So I'm going to call it there. And everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode. If you would like to see more, let me know in the comments and I'll get into making it. But I think it looks quite a nice game so far. So if you are new to the channel, if you're enjoying it, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the episodes, hit that thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you want to see any more of this game, and I'll get onto it. Thanks everyone, I'll see you soon, bye.